Hello, everybody. I wanted to talk to you about the crossover between self-care and fitness. Originally, I started my journey from the fitness realm of things, from the fitness industry, and slowly moved my way into the therapeutic of the body, of the mind, and so on and so forth, ending up in the area of self-care. And now I want to go back and quickly solve some of the big challenges I was having with the fitness style thing. So there's three main, let's say, client styles that were big challenges when looking at things from a strictly fitness perspective. This was one of a client that would be super energetic, super motivated at the very beginning, really gung-ho about all things, and then slowly or quickly lose motivation and fall off track. The second style of client profile would be that of a person that knows what they want, it is important to them, but they're kind of stuck. They're resistant to doing the program, or something pops up, or all these other things come before what we really want to do. But I, in fact, know that they find the goal very important. And the third client profile would be that of people coming to fitness for injuries, rehab style things, people that are always losing their balance or bumping into stuff, or chronic injuries. This, in a way, shows a disconnection from the body. Now, these are three different styles of clients, generally the hardest ones in the fitness realm. So how do we fix this? And I don't think it is fixed specifically from the point of view of fitness. However, if we do a crossover into self-care, things become a little bit more succinct. When we see the client that is hyper-motivated, we would say this is a issue of emotional health that is playing out in this physical expression, more or less. When we see the person who's kind of resistant, wants it, but is not acting towards it, this would be stillness from a mental health perspective, the person lacking action. And then we see the chronic injuries or disconnection from the body in the style of movement or restriction in movement. This would be obviously the physical health realm. So even though the physical health realm might seem like it's remedied by the fitness approach, it is not. There's a little bit of a hybrid thing that has to happen for that to solve itself. But ultimately, self-care looks at these three things as the same: restriction in function of the individual. So how do we go about solving these challenges when it comes to self-care? We would say that we're looking for a level of language that is unique to all three. So what level are the mental, physical, and emotional health functioning at? And once we find that, we find the kind of common language with those three things coming together. And once we find the common language, then it's easier to elevate and progress the growth of these three things. Ideally, the synergy of these three things working together account for the biggest, what I'd call, drawback of the way of doing things, fitness style. This is the sustainability of the change. Often we have fast results, but not particularly sustainable results, especially when it comes to long-term goals, not very sustainable. So this way of adding self-care into it creates a sustainable change that is motivated or kind of brought about by the internal resources of that individual, causing it to be a permanent, long-term change of health, and this way sustainable. I think that is the golden piece that we're really looking for when we come to fitness. Knowing also that people generally come to fitness for lifestyle-related things being a lot more adaptable to a self-care approach, and a lot more things are achieved from a self-care approach when looking for lifestyle change. Now that we know all that, and that's all kind of wrapped up, I really wanted to come back to the beginnings and answer these questions that were very puzzling to me at the beginning, and hopefully share some insight to you guys as clients maybe, or you guys as professionals, to see a little bit more into the process of fitness and self-care. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great day.